Magic in doctors.
Joey?
Yes, love?
You still here? What are these then?
I just thought I'd see if they needed cleaning.
You're not going till next week. If the doctor clears you.
These mine?
Oh, yeah, I was just bringing them in.
What's that one?
These are forms for the appraisals.
Spanish Inquisition, all right. So come on, who's doing who?
No, we're leaving it till lunchtime when everyone's here.
Oh, we're here now.
Everyone.
No, I'm working on another case now. Still, when did it come in? What, can you see the reg plate? How can we prove it's the same van? Oh, well, thank you. I'll tell you what, hang on to it and I'll come in and have a look. OK, then. Cheers, thanks.
Hola. That drug sting yesterday, Teresa Asprey. You did great.
Thanks, boss.
Let's get it wrapped up, eh? No distractions.
Chief Superintendent Leo Jackson. His vision of policing for the area is expected to include plans to crack down on street crime and zero tolerance towards violent crime involving knives.
Good morning.
Hello, love. Take a card. Right, now then. Don't let me see it. OK? And put it back in the leg. That's it. Now, this little girl, she goes into the health centre and she says to the doctor, "Doctor, I keep thinking I'm a pack of cards." And the doctor said, "I'm sorry, love. You're just going to have to deal with it." Right, now then. Split the pack. There. You sure about that? OK. Ta-da! Your card, I believe, madam. Are you sure? How about this one? Oh, it's funny, I could have sworn you're having me on. Is it this one? Hang about. It's no wonder, is it? If you keep it in there. Ta-da!
I am, of course, aware that mistakes have been made in the past, but I am taking this opportunity to assure the public of Lethbridge personally that I will work to the utmost of my abilities to provide a police service which will deliver on all levels of crime, whilst at the same time remaining open, accessible and accountable in full to the community as a whole.
Do me a favour, have you heard this?
A service driven not by political targets or knee-jerk headlines, but by the genuine needs and concerns of the law-abiding majority. Now, as for specific proposals, I'd like to start with street crime and knife crime in particular. This I intend to address in three main ways. Firstly, by encouraging the public to work with us in identifying those who persist in carrying bladed weapons. This will include a new outreach program to schools and youth clubs. Secondly, by instructing all beat officers to use their powers of stop and search wherever suspicion is aroused. And thirdly, by pursuing conviction in every case without exception. Now, Some of you may call that zero tolerance. I call it plain common sense.
What was that for?
A partnership, if you like, between police and public,
Dunno.
which will, in time, put an end to the ever-growing menace on our streets.
Do you fancy another?
So how you been feeling?
Never better, Doc. I had a near-death experience last night, mind. I told him you can't put the conjurer on after the stripper.
Did you take any physical exercise?
Oh, yeah, plenty, yeah. I had a job in a gym once. It didn't work out. I'll get enough exercise on that ship, don't you worry. Avoiding the old ladies, more likely.
Let's clear this insurance first thing. Sit down. How long have you been doing the cruises?
Well, the first ship I was on had sails. The Marie Celeste, I think it was, from the laughs. And then it was the Titanic. I didn't go down very well. 34 years this time round.
Still not smoking?
3 years, 8 months, 16 days. Carol sees to that.
That's your wife, right?
No, I was married once. Dear little thing she was. Cost me a new dress every time. You see, I got caught out a couple of times. One was in the chorus at the Tower Ballroom, and the other was in Aladdin in Rill. It's the tights. They get me every time. No. Carol's different, you see. Front of house. Box office, Henley Empire. Yeah, we've been together now 10 years. Saved my life, really.
So, how about the drinking?
Oh, no, a bit too early for me, Doc. No, the odd gold watch now and again, you know, purely medicinal.
How many units a week?
15, 20 maybe.
Okay, so yesterday. How many did you have?
Just the one for the nerves before I went on.
Nerves?
Yeah, you didn't see that stripper. No, I will admit I have overdone it in the past, but I've come right back since then, Doc. Carol sees to that as well.
You sure? Because if there's a problem, I'd rather know about it now.
Doc, I wouldn't lie to you. I've never felt fitter. Besides, all that fresh sea air will do me the world of good. I mean, in the clubs, you can't see your hand in front of your face for the smoke. Doesn't half help the act, mind.
You certainly seem a bit cheerier this morning.
Well, who wouldn't be after last night?
So what's brought all this on then, apart from the obvious?
Well, I am enjoying this case, as it happens.
Really? I would have thought it was a bit gruesome.
Yeah, but it's nice to have something to engage with for a change.
Get your teeth into, I suppose.
Yeah, if you like.
I did think that we might be drifting apart.
No way.
Seriously, I was worried.
Yeah, me too, a little. It's nice to be enjoying it again. And the work.
Yes.
He's not very happy.
Why?
He says it's people like me that are putting him out of business.
You passed then.
Never a doubt.
What did you tell him? A pack of lies.
Oh, Mick reckons they're going to put the fee up. Well, that'll make a change. We'll be laughing. Maybe get away somewhere.
What? Like we did last year, you mean?
Oi! We're celebrating, aren't we?
Mr. Carter? Mr. Carter, it's the police.
Okay then.
Hey?
The appraisals. Here's who's appraising who. Now, I did try and work this out individually, but in the end it was just easier to pick at random, so I hope that's okay.
No problem.
Now, we've got Michelle and Julia, Jimmy and me, Greg and George, Joe and Nick. Hope that's okay with everyone.
Yeah, fine. Great.
Okay, now I know they look a little bit hefty, but all I've done is left, you know, plenty of room for the answers.
What's a core competency when it's at home?
Now all you have to do is book some time with each other and just fill them in.
How long do you reckon this will take?
A couple of days, if we cancel all the patients.
Done a great job, Donna.
Well, I think we can all agree on that, yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Cheers, Donna.
Yes, well done.
The thing is not to see it as a test or a point-scoring exercise. It's just an opportunity to air your views, share your concerns, identify any problem areas that we may have, either individually or as a team. And I know at first it seems daunting, but trust me, it does work. I've seen it.
So when do you want them done by?
Well, I thought you'd say in a week.
Well, no, I thought Friday, and then we could go out and celebrate...
What, this?
No, Nick's birthday.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, but,
No, it's a good idea.
Yeah, I'm up for that.
Nice one, Donna.
Do you need anything?
A new agent?
I'll take these then, shall I?
Oh, love, we go through the same thing every year.
Do you know, that's just what I was thinking.
And I say to you, if I had the choice, I'd take you with me. And you say, I wouldn't go if they paid me. And I say, well, they are paying me, and that's why I'm going. And you say, well, don't expect me to be here when you get back. Oh, you know we need the money. And I've told you 1,000 times, there's nothing to be jealous about.
Don't flatter yourself.
Oh, come on! If it's not the passengers you're worried about, it's the dancers. And that singer, who does she do? Peggy Lee?
Yeah, maybe a few years ago, Joey, but not now.
Oh, well, it's not because I'm too old, you know.
It's because you're too drunk, even for me. And you're right. I don't know if I'm going to be here when you get back this time, Joey. I really, really don't.
Ronnie, it's Paula Daniels. Look, I just wondered if you'd heard from Ian Carter.
Nope, why?
He's done a runner from his flat.
How'd you know?
I've just been round there.
What, did you go inside?
No, come on, don't start.
What, did you have a warrant?
It was open. Look, we've got new evidence which places him with Katia Zitak's body. It's cast iron, I've just seen it.
Well, I don't know where he is.
But the second you do, I think you should give me a call.
Well, no, he's still my client.
Well, not the sort you'd want to go out on too much of a limb for, though, eh?
Paula, I'm not just going to hand him over to you.
Whether you like it or not.
You'd be doing everyone a favour, Carter included.
Well, that's up to me and him.
Look, Ronnie, you're still going to need a reputation when this is all over. Which won't be long once we catch him.
Sorry, is that a threat?
It's a fact.
Well, so is this. I'm not going to be strong-armed by you or Squires or anyone else.
All right, so you just do your job and I'll do mine.
All right.
The Mrs. Croplis.
Oh, cheers.
Donna, I don't like people looking in my personnel file.
Well, I had to, you know, to do the forms.
Well, maybe, but that's no reason to broadcast my birthday.
I just thought, you know, it would cheer everyone up after their stupid appraisals.
I thought you were all for them.
Oh, you're joking, aren't you? Do you honestly think I wanted to get stuck in the middle of all that rubbish?
I'm ever so sorry. I don't suppose you can spare us a minute?
Yeah, sure. Come through.
Well, he's good at deceiving people, isn't he? It's his job.
I have to say I'm not entirely happy myself.
I'm only doing a few card tricks, Doc. I'm not playing Superman. So all I want you to do is to put on the form, yes, he drinks, but in moderation. Just like you did last year and the year before that.
And you should have seen the state he came back in last year. Physical wreck he was. He couldn't get out of bed for weeks. He frightened me to death.
I learnt my lesson, didn't I?
No. He can't help himself. And there's booze everywhere on those ships, night and day. He's got this friend, Mickey Morgan. I don't know if you've heard of him. He used to be on the telly.
Carol.
And when they get together, it just never stops.
Carol, I am not a child.
Aren't you? They're all the same people on the stage. They live in a dream world. They don't stop to think.
I have to say, Joey, sounds pretty serious.
It goes with the job, Doc. It's part of the act. I'm supposed to mingle with the customers and do a few card tricks at the tables. And yes, it's all inclusive, and they do try to stick it down your neck. But what am I supposed to do? Throw it back at them? Hey, talking about my friend Mick, we were on the same bill once at the Alhambra in Brum. Anyway, we were known as the Terrible Twins, and not just because of the material. Before the matinee, we'd have a couple of pints, just for the nerves. And then when we came off, we'd hit the scotch and put the worlds to rights.
Yeah, but you can't keep that up forever.
Can't keep anything up these days.
Hey, I'll do the jokes. What's she like?
I think Carol has every right to be worried about the cruise.
But it's only for 6 weeks, for crying out loud.
No, it's not.
Carol, please.
Every night and every day, whether he's working or not. Sometimes I think he's worse at home than anywhere.
Have you finished?
Love, can't you see? It's got to the point where you never stop. It's time we stop kidding ourselves, eh? Please.
So how much have you had today?
Just a couple, purely medicinal.
And when did it start?
When I got back from here.
Oh, that's rubbish. I smelt it on your breath first thing this morning.
Whose side are you on?
We're all on the same side, Joey.
All right. If you must know, it was first thing this morning. And do you want to know why? To stop these hands from shaking, that's why. Mithering old women, both of you. You see this? That's what I get paid for. Quite well sometimes. That is how we live. And it just so happens to be the only job I've ever held in my entire life. So I'm not about to jack it in now, am I? Besides, what else am I supposed to do with hands like these? Play the ruddy tambourine? If I can't hold a pack of cards, then we are out on the street. That is it. Ta-da!
I fully understand, but...
But what?
It's a cycle that needs to be broken. The symptoms are only going to get worse if you carry on drinking. You may have already damaged your liver, your circulation.
So I've heard. All right? Look, I'll try. But just get off my case and fill in the form.
I can't. I'm sorry, but not in the way you want it.
What am I supposed to do then? Ring them up and cancel forever? Because that's what it'll be if I do. My one last decent gig. The one tiny shred of class left in my entire miserable life.
Joey.
And what are we supposed to do, eh? Sit in the house, no money, no work, and that's supposed to stop me drinking?
We'll manage.
Manage? Are you completely off your chump, woman?
Joey, can you sit down, please?
No. It's you two that want to get real, not me.
I'm going for a drive.
I've never seen him like this before.
Well, he's bound to put his barriers up. Dismissal and anger. It's classic addictive behaviour.
I suppose.
You just have to ride this out, yeah? See if we can put the brakes on the drinking.
But it's not just the boozing, is it? It's being on stage. That's what he's frightened of losing.
Yeah, but if one feeds the other...
I know. But performing's not just what he does, it's what he is. It's everything about him.
Not for much longer if he keeps going the way he's going. Look, the thing is, the decision to stop drinking, it's got to come from him. With your help, of course.
Oh, he won't take any notice of me.
I think you'd be surprised.
Maybe. But he's not going to be in any fit state when he comes home. That is, if he comes home at all.
Hello again, love. Hey, I've got another one for you. Your mum won't mind, will you, mum? Now then, just a minute. Where did I put those cards? Got me some. There we go. What's brown, stripy, and smells of oranges? It's a fruit bat in his pyjamas. No, hang on. I've not finished yet. 2 footballs going to a bar. One says, "You're round." This is purely medicinal, you know.
Are you at least going to tell me where we're going?
South.
And why is that? Look, you probably don't want to hear this.
No, I don't.
But we've got to think about your bail. You shouldn't be travelling anywhere without informing.
Yeah? And what difference will that make, eh?
Could make quite a lot.
What, when I'm dead?
What's that supposed to mean?
I mean, just shut up and drive!
All right?
I thought you'd be straight down the pub.
It did cross my mind. You really meant it, didn't you, this time? About going?
Love, you don't know what it's like sitting in night after night, not knowing whether you're lying face down in a gutter somewhere.
They don't have them on ships.
I'd fallen overboard then.
Look, I tell you what. We'll split the deck. You win, no cruise.
Oh, Joey.
No, straight up, and then whatever happens, it's nobody's fault.
That's just stupid.
No tricks, mind. 50-50.
Oh, Joey, sometimes.
Look, there you go. There's mine. The 5 of clubs. OK? Now then. I won't even look.
I said you were a great big kid. Oh. Oh.
Are you off your head or what?
Tell me what you're on about.
Don't come near case from me.
I'm trying to help you, but I won't be threatened. All right, I need to know the facts. Come on, I've been straight with you so far, haven't I?
I've got to get out of the country.
Why?
Because I'm in the frame for something I didn't do.
The murdered girl.
What do you think?
I need to hear you say it.
Just keep driving, will you?
Well, when you've given me some answers.
I don't have to answer to you.
No, but by the sounds of it, I'm all you've got.
If they catch me, they'll kill me. It's as simple as that. And you and all if they get in the way.
All right, I believe you. But who?
Yeah, he's out on house calls at the minute. Carol Bailey. Yeah, he's just here, actually. I'll put you through.
About the birthday thing. Forget about it.
Really?
Yeah, of course. Just don't go organising cards, yeah? Look, the worst.
I'm really sorry to trouble you again, Doctor.
No problem.
Could I make an appointment? For Joey.
Really? When for?
For next week.
You sure?
Yes, we are, Doc. Never surer.
Well, surely the best thing for you to do is to hand yourself in. Then if these people are trying to frame you, we can expose it.
Yeah, right.
It doesn't make sense. If these people do catch up with you and kill you, then how do they make the frame stick?
I'd be a bit quieter though, wouldn't I?
So what are they scared of?
It's not them that's scared.
Well, what have you got on them then?
What are you doing?
They can't get you in a police cell.
Don't even think about it.
What?
Stitch me up like the rest of them.
The rest of who? Right now, the safest place for you is in Leatherbridge Nick, so that's where we're going. Ian, what are you doing? Stop!
I thought you'd listen.
I'm trying to, aren't I?
Nah, you're with them.
With who?
Don't try and follow me, I'll break your back. I'll see you in hell, mate. You and the rest of them.
Paula, it's Ronnie Woodson. I've just seen Ian Carter.
A big night of drama on BBC1 as Kyla and Harvey come to blows in Holby City at 8. Next today, we're going undercover with a difficult case to crack in Diagnosis Murder.
One to watch tonight.
Have you ever